Having seen older brother Oho confirmed as the first salaried wrestler born this century, 19-year-old Mudohor will be harboring high hopes of becoming the second. In September, when his left hand found its way to opponents' belts with laser-like precision, I'd have put money on that. But, after his results against higher quality opponents this time, I'm no longer so sure. Perhaps 17-year-old Ko Yoshi might beat him to it. As he keeps reminding us, he's still a boy in a man's game, and thus far less physically developed even than Mudohor. But the stroke of luck, which saw him transferred to Tokitsukaze's stable after his old one closed this summer, gave him sudden daily access to title-winning Shodai, from whom his analytical mind is picking up no end of sumo skills. Both Mudohor and Yoshi went into November 2020 having never made a losing score as a pro, Mudohor's hopeless pre-sumo debut discarded. The middle of Division 3 brought them new challenges. Salt-throwing preliminaries, demanding yet further concentration, and first ever meetings with ex-top division men. Winning scores here would mark them out as extra special. Mudohor started with a display of, well, everything he's about, thrusting Asakoki away at the Tachi-ai before dictating affairs with his trusted inside left. But a push-out defeat to former Maegashira Asahi Sho in match 2 left him 1-1 for his third match with fellow 19-year-old and Saitama Sakai grad Tochi Kamiyama on day 5. His left will be feared and studied in equal measure, is what I said in September. Kamiyama's solution to neutralizing it is simple. Move immediately to Mudohor's right. To Mudohor's delight, though, his next foe, Hamayutaka, sought to face him head-on, and became an easy thrusting target. 2-2 on the middle Sunday then, and the foundations laid for a winning score. Or so we thought. At this stage, Yoshi was having even more trouble adjusting. He faced Tochi Kamiyama on day 1. And was undone by a left parry and left belt hold. Was Mudohor properly watching this, we should ask? He then faced Asakoki on day 3. Being just one rank below Mudohor, he faced much the same men early on. And here he was totally beaten for thrusting power, made to look like a clown on stilts. Match 3 and day 5 introduced him to Wakano Umi, only 23 but, like Yoshi having joined sumo at 15, already an 8-year veteran in the professional ranks. Again, the teenager seemed to freeze once his Tachi-ai had no impact. And as Shodai will doubtless tell him, he must avoid bending his leg like that. By now, the clichés about relaxing and having nothing to lose were likely swirling around his stable. And whatever mental preparation the youngster did ahead of his Day 7 match against also winless Dewa Taikai, it worked, as he earned his first win. Something to build on then against 6'2" Tamakongo in match 5. Was his ability to follow his foe's movement and turn it to his advantage a sign of a loosened up body? His big test would come on day 12 in match 6 against Asahi Sho, some 14 years his senior. And what a way that was to deal with a man of top division pedigree. 3-3, and inexperience seemingly no barrier to success. Mudohor was having a more mixed second week, losing a third match from 4 against another top division reject 14 years older than him, Nio no Umi. Fearful of the shame that would come with being battered by the new kid, the veteran had only cheap tricks on his mind. Mudohor given a harsh lesson in taking care not to dive in too low. Could the teenager make amends then against weighty Akinoyama on day 12? That charge was just at the right height, once more allowing his thrusting skills to shine. 3-3 for him. And, in these days of constant revisions to the fight card to make it more exciting, we should have come to expect it. Mudoho and Yoshi paired together in their crucial final match. Only one of them could leave the ring with his perfect winning score record still intact. Based on the bouts you've seen so far, who do you think that was? There's your answer. Yoshi. Yoshi. From 0-3 to 4-3 and 9 straight winning scores. Thrice in a row has he grabbed a 4th win on the final day now, and these baby steps up the ranks are clearly suiting him. Only slight improvements required to fight slightly better foes each time. So far, he hasn't been pushed out of his depth. Neither has Mudohor, really. Impetuosity cost him this time, and he'll be ruining it. He has the toolbox to go higher, but his tools need some sorting. He can learn a lot from older brother Ohor's more measured tachiai, but will need a few extra kilos to make it work for him. Those two will be training hard together over the winter, and Mudohor's progress depends on how quickly he can learn to hold his own.